She threw her own mother out of the house, but she had no idea what would happen next. Years ago, on a quiet piece of farmland in California, an elderly woman lived a life built on hard work and sacrifice. For decades, she and her husband had worked side by side, growing crops, raising animals, and turning a simple plot of land into a thriving home. But after he passed away, everything changed. The farm grew quieter, the work became heavier, and the woman grew weaker. Her knees ached constantly, and even walking became difficult. She wasn't alone, though. Her daughter and son-in-law lived with her, but instead of support, they brought tension. Her daughter had become cold and impatient, often losing her temper over small things.
And her son-in-law avoided responsibility entirely, spending most of his time resting while the old woman struggled. Still, she kept trying, until one night changed everything. In the darkness, the young couple whispered, "We can't live like this anymore," the husband said. "We're barely surviving." The daughter responded without hesitation, "Then she has to go. This house should be ours." The next morning, the old woman stepped outside and stopped. Her belongings were scattered across the ground. Clothes, blankets, everything she owned. Her daughter stood there, emotionless. "You need to leave," she said. The old woman's voice trembled. "This is my home." But before she could say more, the door shut.
And just like that, she was alone. She sat outside for hours, quietly crying as the day faded into night. But what they didn't know was that she had been preparing for this moment. For years, she and her husband had secretly saved money, hidden inside a small stone box near the old corral. That night, she slowly made her way there. With shaking hands, she moved the stones and found it, her second chance. By sunrise, she was gone. She walked to a nearby village where a kind farming family welcomed her with warmth, offering food, tea, and a place to rest. For the first time in a long while, she felt safe. The very next day, she made a decision. She asked if there was land for sale, and when she found it, she bought it without hesitation. With the help of kind neighbors, she built a new home from the ground up. She planted crops, raised chickens, and slowly rebuilt her life, stronger than before. A young boy from the village often came to help her. He was respectful, hardworking, and kind, never expecting anything in return. But back at her old home, everything was falling apart. Her daughter and son-in-law grew poorer with each passing day. They refused to work, argued constantly, and watched their home decay around them. Still, they believed the old woman had nothing. Until one day, desperate for work, the son-in-law traveled far, eventually arriving at a beautiful farm. He knocked on the door, and when it opened, his world stopped. It was her, standing strong, living well. "You?" he said, stunned. "Yes," she replied calmly. With nothing left, he begged for a job. She agreed, but with one condition: "You must never tell my daughter that this farm belongs to me." He agreed immediately. From that day forward, he worked harder than ever, and despite everything, she never treated him with anger. She only asked one thing: "How is my daughter?" Each time, he lied. "She's fine." But she wasn't. One morning, the daughter followed him. What she saw left her speechless: a large, thriving farm, and her mother standing in the middle of it. Her anger exploded instantly. "You live like this while I suffer?" she shouted. The old woman remained calm. "When you're done shouting, then speak." But the daughter didn't want peace.
She wanted money, the house, everything. Instead, the old woman handed her a few coins and closed the door. That was all she gave her. Within days, the money was gone. Soon after, they sold everything they had left, believing one thing, that one day the farm would be theirs. But they were wrong. The old woman had already made her decision. Before her passing, she wrote a will. Everything she built would go to the young boy who stood by her when she had no one. Her daughter would receive nothing. When she passed away, the village honored her with respect. But when her daughter and son-in-law returned to claim the farm, they were met with the truth. It was never theirs. Everything belonged to the boy. Shocked, ashamed, and broken, they disappeared and were never seen again. And even today, stories like this remind us of something powerful. No matter how far someone pushes you down, you can rise again. Your worth is not defined by those who mistreat you. With courage and self-respect, you can rebuild everything. Because in the end, kindness builds, greed destroys. So choose strength, choose dignity, and choose your own path forward.